All right, everybody, welcome back. Dr. Blumenthal with you back here at the Bethesda office with Natural Transplants. And today, special guest appearance from Francesco. So he's coming from up north in the Pennsylvania area. Welcome, man.
Hey, man.
Nice to have you.
Yeah, I'm excited.
You doing good? Awesome. Little nerves, a little excitement like everybody, so that's good. Thank you for doing this. This is awesome. Appreciate you sort of sharing your story with everybody. Share with us what brings you in, what you're looking for.
Well, probably a couple years ago, I started noticing thinning in the temple area, and I had to style my hair a certain way to try and hide it. I have thick hair, so for me it was pretty easy to be able to conceal it. But then I started noticing there was some thinning up in the crown that became obvious if I looked down, and I would be able to see that in the mirror. So I thought, I'm going to start investigating what my options are, and I didn't really want to take finasteride or experiment with the drugs, so I decided to look at surgical options, and I ended up stumbling upon them on the internet, and your clinic looked really, really strong from the reviews, so I decided this is probably the best place to go.
Awesome. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. We love having you. Appreciate your coming down and spending the day with us. I'm going to have Zane zoom in just so, I'm going to have you drop your head just so we can kind of see where we're working today. And we talked earlier, priority number one is going to be the hairline. He wants a real strong hairline to kind of match with his, the other hair as best we can. And then with all the other hair, we're just going to kind of march back and try to do the crown as well. And we'll talk about what priority 2 and priority 3 are. But priority 1 is definitely the hairline. So awesome. We'll do a little bit of drawing, do a little shaving, and then we'll check in with you in a few.
All right.
Sound good? Awesome. Yeah. All right. We are back with Francesco, and this is actually him. It's not a new model we brought in. You do not have to shave your head. Francesco looked a little odd. He looked like one of the Three Stooges with just this part shaved. So he decided to just shave the whole thing, which is totally fine. Some guys do, some guys don't. But you do not have to. So I'm going to bring you, I'm just going to have you duck your chin for me. So we draw out the hairline. I think we were a little bit on the aggressive side with the hairline. Actually, let me move your head back up. We're a little bit on the aggressive side with the hairline. And then sort of we did actually add some temple work because he wanted to get rid of these corners here. Sometimes the best thing to do is add some temples as opposed to dropping the hairline down even further. I think we maxed out how far down we wanted to go with the hairline, so we added a little bit of temples, just get rid of kind of this corner here, which I think added a lot to it. And then, like I said, drop your hair, and so we're going to do kind of frontal third area. We may hit this side a little lighter because he still has some decent density in this area, and then the priority 2 will be up in the crown as well. All right, we got a couple Valium on board. You doing all right?
I'm good so far.
Let's do it. All right, we'll check on you a little later today, okay?
All right.
Awesome. All right, we are back. Francesco, congratulations, man. You made it.
I did. I survived.
Congrats. It was fun. So long day today, but we actually took a little bit extra to try to get as much as I could, and I'm glad we did.
Yeah, so
even with that, we still didn't have quite as much as I wanted. We sort of avoided the inner part where that island was to use the hair for, to make it a little bit more thick around it. But we did a lot of good work today. I'm going to have Zane sort of zoom in a little bit. We really crushed sort of the first 2 to 3 fingers of the hairline. Like I said, added the temples, which I think is going to be awesome. And then I'm not going to have you duck your head, but I'm going to spin you around a little bit, and you can see the crown right here. So we did a lot of work on the crown. Incision all the way around is going to look nice and thin. I love that. So ultimately, did a lot of transplant today. Gave me a lot of hair. Overall, how was the experience?
Well, the only thing that was intimidated by coming in were the injections.
Yeah.
And so when we got to that point and they added in the nitrous oxide, it was a piece of cake.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe how easy it was.
Good.
After that, no pain, no discomfort. I was able to watch whatever I wanted, listen to some music, had great conversation. Honestly, it was so easy.
Good.
Anybody who's intimidated by the process or think that it's going to be difficult or think it's going to be painful, it's not. I really was surprised at how easy it was.
That's great to hear. I told you by the end of the day, you'd say it really wasn't that big a deal.
It was amazing.
Yeah, awesome.
It actually was.
We listened to a lot of 80s music, had a couple of donuts, although we won't tell anybody.
No, we won't.
Don't share that news. But thank you so much for doing this. Welcome to the family. Like I said, I'll call you tomorrow, and then hopefully we'll check in with you as the year goes on, and we'll see the new you in a year.
Yeah,
Sound good?
I'm excited
Awesome.
to see what happens.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.